hosted by Leif Gantvoort, Travis Oates, Alexa Cappiello, and Dan Billet.
Everything's together.
And I'm Brett Sheridan, and here's today's game master, Leif Gantvoort.
You say my name different every time.
It's almost like it's purposeful.
Yeah, it
do
is.
it.
It is. It's almost like people might get the impression you and I haven't known each other for 30 years. All right, thank you, Brett, and thank you, kids. Welcome to the show. That's the Game of Games. And what that means is that every episode we play games, and every episode is a game where my fellow hosts will accumulate points at my discretion. Sometimes those points will be tied to the games we play, and sometimes not. For example, Travis Oates.
Yes, sir.
Mac or PC?
PC.
Oh, you didn't even want to try to cater to me in any way whatsoever. Well, that's the wrong answer. I'm still going to give you points. 5 points.
Mac if it's mac and cheese.
Okay. That's a definite. Yeah, that's a definite. Dan Billet.
Yes.
Mac or PC?
Mac.
Yeah, there we go. That's
With or
the right
without the
answer. So you
cheese.
get 10
Like,
points versus Travis's 5 points. Lex Cappiello.
Yes.
Friendster or MySpace?
Oh.
Well, how would she know either
Exactly.
Excuse me.
We're already
Excuse me.
starting the ageism.
I know. That's very sweet of you, but MySpace was my era, and in MySpace, top
You're going
five.
with MySpace.
Yes.
All right, I'll give you 5 points for that. Okay, that's how the show is played. Whoever has the most points in the end will be crowned the most winner of everything. And they will also share that title with a lucky fan who left a comment on one of our videos. So please stick around because we will announce that winner at the end of the episode. And they will win a prize. And what will they win, Brett?
They'll win a game?
Yeah,
A
and
board
why
game.
is that?
Well, because...
Everything's together.
Okay, and we can't have a winner without games. We will be playing 3 games today, and we have a special guest in studio. Jaina Lee Ortiz will be joining us from Station 19, among other things.
Yeah.
She's going to be sitting in a little bit later. But for now, let's play our first game, Word Salad. Word salad.
Okay.
Somehow that sound effect with the game name is just...
It
was
doesn't work?
interesting.
Doesn't work? Yeah, that's weird that it doesn't
All
work.
of my salads are very serious.
Okay. All right, panelists, I'm going to give you 3 words. I want you to tell me which superhero those words best embody. And then I want you to argue your case, ideally using those words. Okay, points will be given however I damn well see fit.
All right.
Okay, the first 3 words, smart, sassy, stylish. And I'm not going to give you a lot of time on this. I want your quickest answers possible.
Stylish.
Yeah, some superhero,
Okay.
and maybe it's one you're making up. I don't know. I don't care. Do whatever you want. Oh, Lex is already in. She gets points because the first person always gets points.
I got this.
Dan's down. Dan's down. Travis is still writing a book. All right, I'm going to start with Lex
Wrote
because you
down the
came
3
in
words
first.
first.
All right.
Iron Man.
Iron Man is smart, sassy, and stylish.
Sassy, and stylish. He embodies all 3 of those words easily.
Easily, yeah, I can see it.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not going to argue with that.
Thank you. Next.
Dan,
Yeah,
I might argue with you. What do you got?
I think it's very likely. I'm going to go with Jessica Jones.
Oh.
Yeah, because, she doesn't need a superhero costume. She's so stylish. She can get away with her leather jacket and jeans. And
Do you think that's stylish, though, or is that just a lazy
Laziness.
choice?
well, I think she's smart and she's pretty sassy,
Mm-hmm.
and I think that suits her style. Like that, the jeans and the
She's like the Travis Oates of the superhero world, where she wears the same thing every day, day in, day out, wears the same thing.
Sure.
Right.
yeah.
Sure.
He only has one shirt.
I mean, I hope he does change his
I'm
pants.
in animation, and all animated characters wear the same clothes.
That's true. It is always weird
He's
in
the
those
Steve Jobs of Above Board.
in those shows when the character does put on a different outfit. Like
Yeah.
The Simpsons, you watch them for 30 years, and then there's an episode where Homer does not have blue pants on.
Exactly.
Well, there's a lot of episodes where he doesn't have pants on, I guess.
Pants, period. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not
All
wearing
right.
pants right now, so.
Travis, what do you got? What's your answer?
Well, I grew up in a different era than these 2.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, and
Isn't it
so
surprising?
And I kind of when you said no, you just the first thing that came to mind, I literally picked the first one that came to mind, and I do
Okay.
apologize for this, but I put Dazzler.
Why are you apologizing? She's awesome.
Well, I don't know how stylish she is by
She's
today's
better
standards.
than Jubilee, in my opinion.
Yes, we've had that conversation, but I did put that Dazzler.
Okay. All right. Next. Oh, I'll give you points for that. 5
Oh,
points.
thank you. 5 points
All
is what
right.
I get for that.
All right, the next 3 words in our word salad is flight, fancy, free.
Oh.
It's fun that fancy free could be one
Fancy.
word, but I'm splitting it into 2. Although, can it be one word? That's a good question. Brett, is fancy free one word or is it 2 words?
Well, you've known me for years and always known I'm quite the wordsmith.
Yes. No, I do.
I
That's
referred
why I
to
went to you.
intermittent fasting as intermediate fasting the other day, so I think I'm the wrong person to ask.
Wait, are you intermittent fasting right now?
I'm trying, but I get so hungry in the morning. I'm just so hungry, but I made it to like 11 today, so we'll see.
Proud of you. I'm very proud of you. All right. Everybody has their answers. Dan, you look contemplative. Have you not written something down?
I have written something down.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Let's start with you then. Because I like the face you're making.
Yeah, well, I'm going
to give you 5 points for the face.
All right. I'm pulling from the archives.
I like archives.
Yeah, it's Long Shot from the X-Men.
Yeah.
Who Travis loves.
Who cannot fly?
Who can fly?
No, the long shot can't fly.
Oh, boy. Technically, he just leaps
He's
really
right.
far.
He's right. Long shot.
can't
Long shot
fly?
doesn't fly.
So
Actually, let me just say why I chose this is because in the first episode of his solo series, Long Shot, he is pictured.
Which doesn't exist.
it does.
Okay.
He is pictured flying through the air, and
Or is he just falling?
well,
That's, what
that's
happens
another word
when
for
you're
it.
thrown.
That's another word for
I
it.
can fly too for brief periods of time.
You fly very fast.
Yeah.
My memory, I don't know why he just flight fancy. I don't know.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
So
that's what I had.
no
No,
points
No,
for that.
no points for that. Leaf, I would prefer no points for that.
I'm
just
going to give you 5 points
No,
because you
no,
want
no,
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 points.
no.
Okay, Lex, what do you got? What's your answer?
Silver Surfer.
Oh, all right.
I mean, flight, fancy. He's fancy, silver on his little surfboard, and he's
Yeah.
free at all times.
Is the surfboard flying or is he flying?
Oh my gosh. The surfboard is part of his flight. He is flying.
That
he
is-
flies through space.
That's
Also-
a pretty good question.
Good friend Doug Jones played it in the film.
Very nice. Doug Jones is in a short film that I'm
Yeah,
in.
yeah. All right.
Yeah, I don't care.
I'll give you 5 points for Doug Jones.
So,
Travis, what do you got?
so again, I concentrated on fancy free because
I'm
that
glad
is a
you did
term,
because Dan didn't even hear the word flight.
that is
He
a
did.
term.
He just didn't know.
That is a term primarily from the 30s and 40s.
Fancy.
Fancy free. So I
Back when I was
had
born.
to pick someone that went that far back. So I picked Rocket Man,
Ooh.
Rocket Man.
yeah,
who is
sure.
someone who flies. That is his power. That is literally all he does.
Oh.
And was in a period of time in which fancy free was not an insult.
Oh, you know
Dan's
what?
face suggests he has a counter argument
No,
to your
I'm
point.
I'm just excited that I was able to give you guys ammunition so early in the
Oh, yeah,
episode
yeah,
this
yeah,
time.
yeah.
Can't wait
that
to
I'm
bring
sure
up flight
for
in
the
every
for the
single
rest of
game.
it. Yeah, absolutely.
Every
Can't
single
wait.
game.
Can't wait. Can't wait.
Yeah. like I
Okay,
said.
in fact, I'm changing
Super
the,
strong.
the
Professor
final
X.
game we're going to
Okay.
play. It is just all about flight.
Okay. Good.
All right, next 3 words in our word salad. Tumble, tube, taco.
Tumble, tube, and taco.
I'm going to give myself 5 points because I like taco.
Tumble tube and taco.
Yeah, there is one correct answer for this. Brett, you like tacos.
Oh yeah, I had them last night.
Did you really?
Yep. So, but I'm not allowed to put black olives anymore and make them white people tacos. So I've been banned because there's so many calories in those apparently.
In black olives?
Black
That
olives
was-
makes it a white man's taco?
Oh yeah, black olives. I don't think are a Mexican treat. I think that's a very Midwestern
Yeah, I mean,
thing to
Taco
put in
John's,
tacos.
which is a Midwestern
Yeah,
taco place,
yeah.
they put black olives
A
in all their
Tex-Mex
tacos.
thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
I was first, by the way, too. Yeah.
Oh, fine, Travis. 5
To
points
answer
for
my
being
thing.
first. Go
Apparently,
ahead.
that's a thing we do.
Give me your answer for tumble tube
My
taco.
answer?
Yeah.
Bouncing Boy.
Oh.
Yeah. Do you know what? Do you know what that's
Give it
from?
to me. No, I
That's
don't.
from the League of Superheroes.
Okay.
Which is in the 25th century.
Mm-hmm.
And it's got Lightning Lad and Saturn Girl. And,
Yeah, but how does taco tie into Bouncing Boy?
Bouncing Boy is someone with my girth.
Oh, okay. and you're guaranteed that he eats
and
tacos.
He does tumble quite a bit.
Yeah.
They actually have tubes that move around in the 25th century.
Oh, my.
And I get a feeling that Bouncing Boy likes his tacos.
Okay, here's
Yeah.
the thing. I cannot corroborate any of that, but
I
I'm still
understand.
going to give you 10 points
There
because
you go.
you tied it all together. Dan, what do you got?
All right. I've got the Power Rangers. And
Okay.
For
Okay.
this, they like to tumble around.
Sure.
And they do their gymnastic, gym kata, as it were. They
You had me up to Jim Cotta.
Okay.
they go through a tube in order to get to their thing. Like they shoot through like a weird tube to get to their robot.
that
to
true?
Yes, it is.
Okay. I never watched the show.
And
I was on the show and I never watched it. Go on.
Wow.
and they often enjoyed tacos. It's celebration. And
Did they really?
I have no idea.
Oh, you should have stuck
I know
with
I
it.
should have stuck with it,
You
but
should have
but
been
like
absolutely,
absolutely.
I'm gonna
unequivocally.
only going to give you 5 points. I would have given you 60 points
Oh,
if you
wow.
had stuck
Wow.
with it. Yeah.
All right.
So you lost 55 points.
Jeez.
Lex, what do you got?
All right, so I said Wolverine because he likes to tumble a lot. Obviously, that's part of his thing where he tumbles and goes snick, snick, snick. And then
I do 5 points for the proper sound effects. Snick, snick, snick.
he, became Wolverine in a tube with water.
Okay.
Right?
Mm,
Yeah. And he obviously likes tacos. I mean, in the
He was hiding out in Mexico for a while.
yes. So he loves tacos. Well,
Did I just answer your question for you, though? I'm still going to
No.
give you 5 points.
thanks. Wolverine loves tacos.
Okay.
It's
all right.
canon.
Next word, salad. Zoo Zamboni zipper.
Oh.
Good luck with this one, huh?
Zoo Zamboni?
Zamboni. You know what, is Zamboni?
No, what is a Zamboni?
I'm not going to tell you.
Oh, come on. Are you guys kidding
It's
me?
the thing that shaves the ice
Yeah.
on the hockey rink. It's that machine that comes out.
Oh, I see.
Brett and I have a friend that used to drive the Zamboni for the LA Kings, right, Brett?
Yep.
First.
I don't know if I doubt she still does, but it used to be fun to go watch her drive that thing around. Oh,
Right.
yes, Dan. First.
Oh,
5
man.
points. There you go. All right, Lex, come on.
It's okay, all right.
We're waiting on you.
Jeez.
Hey,
Okay.
she's down. Dan, what do you got?
The obvious answer is Zizatana. Zoo Zamboni zipper. Do I have to say anything else? She could turn anything into a Zamboni, an animal from a zoo.
Yep.
And her outfit requires a zipper.
It does? Are you sure?
Yeah.
It's kind of.
Do you see any buttons on those shorts?
I guess maybe
Yeah, it's
not.
a corset, so
Yeah.
All right. Points. 10 points.
Depends
Why
on
not?
what kind of
Right.
corset, I guess.
All right, Travis, what do you got?
I have Captain Carrot from the Zoo Crew.
On Earth.
So this is a real thing.
Yeah.
This is a real thing in the DC Comics. One of their alternate universes.
Yeah.
Oh, we are going so
they've got-
nerdy and
no.
so
this is
deep already.
Hold on.
It really
Hold
is.
on. Is this a real thing?
This
Yes.
is an absolute real thing.
Goodness.
And Captain Carrot is the Superman equivalent. He eats these carrots and turns into Superman, basically.
Right.
And Zoo Crew is the name of their Justice League.
Yeah.
And
All
what,
right.
what,
I'm
what
going
is
to give you 10
Captain
points.
Carrot is an animal.
Yes, he's a bunny.
A bunny.
He's
Yes.
a bunny rabbit.
Oh, he is.
Yes.
That's
These
right.
are
Okay.
anamorphic. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, it's going to be hard to beat that,
Anthropomorph.
Lex, but
I
what do
know.
you got?
Honestly, I said Scarlet Witch, and that's for all the reasons Dan said, but better.
What?
But
Actually, I like Zatanna more, but
Yeah, the
Because
Z
Scarlet
tie-in was nice.
Witch also starts with Z.
yeah,
Yes.
no, not at all. But she's a witch, and she turns things into things, and there's probably
Trav
a zipper
gets
back there
5 points for
somewhere.
that. All right, Lex, you
That
get
was
5 points.
hard.
It was. All right. I'm going to do
An easier one?
Uncle Ben Killer. No, just kidding. Just kidding.
Who was the guy from the good one?
Okay.
Oh my God.
Finish yourself outside. Jeez. Dan gets no points. Travis gets 5 points. Alexi gets 5 points.
Thank you.
Oh
Just for
wait,
not-
it's Leif. That's
that-
who was the one from the good one.
Yeah, that's right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Last one, let's say. Groove, Glob, Goonies.
Groove,
Glob, Goonies.
Goonies.
Yeah. So the other night when we were at the bar, Goonies was on the big screen, and I found myself not being able to talk to people because I was just staring at the film the whole time.
I love that movie.
Brady, you love that film, yeah?
Oh yeah, Goonies. That reminds me of we went to that in Oklahoma. We went to the screening of Dazed and Confused, and everybody was talking during. We're like, please be quiet.
Yes.
It's one of our favorite
This is
films.
one of our favorite
First.
First.
All right,
Oh, look at it
Travis. All right.
Apparently
you
that's
get
the thing
5
we do.
points. Yeah, I don't know. It could be. I'm making.
I don't
a
do
thing.
it when I.
All right.
Nothing for fuss.
Dan, are you done or not? You still seem perplexed.
I am.
You know,
this
he
is-
like
this
he
is
like
one that's-
harangues you if you're not done immediately.
Well, this is a talking show.
I
don't want to
understand, but
sit here
sometimes
and
you need
wait.
to think for a second.
I have the right answer
Okay,
Oh.
Travis Oates. What
Now-
is the right answer?
because it really does fit all these things,
It does.
and I'm going to have to explain.
All right. I love
So
explanations.
Thanos.
Okay.
So grooves in his face.
Got it.
got
All
it,
right.
got it, got it,
Okay. Okay.
Glob.
Yep.
He's a giant, big kind
Sure.
of globby
Not
guy.
small. Not small.
And he was in the Goonies.
Hey, big points for Travis.
Right?
Nice.
Wow.
Nice.
As an actor
That is
in the
awesome.
Goonies.
That is very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he
That's
wasn't
nice.
playing Thanos. In
No,
the
he wasn't
Goonies.
playing Thanos in the
Well,
Goonies.
he was working up to it.
Yes.
I think we should just end
Although,
it there.
if we
Because we should have ended with that one.
Maybe we can tie those universes together somehow.
some way.
That was a young Thanos
Yeah.
in Goonies.
Oh.
Because he's not good in Goonies, right?
He's not really that good.
No, no.
You
no.
mean as an actor?
He grew as an actor
yeah,
significantly as he got older.
Okay, Dan, go ahead. Give us your answer anyway.
Well, I went with the Blob,
Okay.
the villain from the X-Men, because he was Blob. Yeah,
Sure,
that's
sure,
the
sure.
We
that's
got
the
that.
obvious one. The
I just want to point out, Jaina, that we are not always this nerdy. She is listening to this somewhere. You don't have to worry about playing games at this nerdy level. Go on.
he was introduced as a character in the late '60s, which was a very groovy era to
Sure,
be
sure.
introduced as a character, and Goonies because I could not think of anything but Blob. So
you-
that's yeah.
You bailed on your own
Well,
answer.
no. I'm trying because honestly, I'm just ashamed because I can't remember what's the name
Chunk.
of Chunk. No, not Chunk.
Sloth.
Sloth. That's what. Yes. Rocky. Yes, Rocky Road.
Yep.
Baby
All right.
Ruth. Baby Ruth. Yes.
Okay. All right, Lex, what do you got? Hopefully it's better than that.
I said, yes, it is. It is. I said Ninja Turtles, and here are my reasons.
Give it to me.
So groove, obviously they all like to groove.
Yes, they do.
especially Michelangelo. It was a Blob, right? Blob was next.
Glob.
Glob, as in ooze.
Revenge of the Ooze.
Yes,
Sure,
yes.
sure.
And Goonies, I mean, it's an 80s thing. Goonies are the 80s. They probably would have loved to watch the
Well,
Goonies.
there were a number of Goonies that were actually in the 80s version of the Teenage Mutant
So
Ninja
that's
Turtles
awesome.
as
So,
well.
I mean, extra points for that, right, Lee?
Right? Corey was in it.
Yeah.
Was there others?
I don't remember
And
Corey Haim
did-
being in. Oh, well, the
No.
voice. Yeah. The
Yeah.
voice.
Voice of one of them. And it wasn't Corey Haim, it was
Feldman.
Corey Feldman.
I'm sorry,
Yeah,
Corey
'cause Corey
Feldman.
Haim
You're
wasn't
right.
in
Yeah.
the Goonies.
Yeah, no,
I knew
there you go.
that.
Nerd. All right. Well, that's the game.
Hold on, did I get points for that?
Sure. Why not? I'll give you
You
points
almost
for
didn't
that.
give me points. That was a good answer, too.
That was a good answer.
Please hates me.
All right, so at the end of the first round, points stand in this manner. Taking up the bottom space are Dan and Alexa with 50 points. Tied, though,
Great.
that's not a bad thing.
Yeah.
And Travis has 60 points. So when we come back, we are going to play a new game called Bumble Proof. So stick around. I don't know why I did it like that. That was weird.
No, it was good. It was, creative.
There it is.
Okay, welcome back to...
Everything today.
I can see I can do it. The timing's great when I'm actually setting it up myself and
Yeah.
pushing the button.
Yeah.
It's great. All right, I for this game, which is what did I call it? Bumble Proof. All right, I am going to give you a Bumble dating profile for a board game. All right, based on the information I give, I want you to tell me the name of the board game and if you would swipe left or right.
For those of us who have been married for 20 years, Bumble is.
It is a dating app.
Okay, just checking.
Okay.
Swiping right means yes. Swiping left means no.
How do you know that, Lex?
Because I've been on dating apps.
Yay! Everybody but Travis has been on dating apps.
I have never been on a dating app. Not once.
Yeah, you're not missing much. All right. First profile about me. I was born in 1935. I am 16 inches by 11 inches by 1 inches. I have many, many, many kids. I do not smoke or drink. but I do have a criminal element. I'm looking for a medium to long-term relationship, about an hour or two with 2 to 8 people that may end up punching each other. My interests: I dabble in real estate, taxes, and urban development. My location: I was born in Atlantic City, but now I'm a resident of the world. And the answer.
my
This one
answer.
is easy.
This is the easy one.
I
I
hope you
think-
guys get it. This is to kind of warm you into the
Yeah.
game.
Yeah, all right.
All right, what's the answer?
Monopoly?
Monopoly. Monopoly.
Swiping
left. Swiping left.
Yes.
Not even
Yeah,
hesitating.
I
No.
swiped left.
Yeah, swipe
They're
left.
rich though. They have a lot of money.
Don't care. The
Can't buy me
personality's
love.
not good.
Can't buy me love.
Yeah.
Come on, really?
Well, not with Monopoly.
All right, but you get the nature of the game now,
Yes.
yes?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Second dating profile about me. I was born in 2004. I'm 11 inches by 11 inches by 3 inches. I have many kids and will probably have many more. I'm looking for a short-term relationship, 30 to 60 minutes with 2 to 5 people. My interests:
Done.
commuting and pretty much nothing else. My location:
Oh, commuting?
I was born in the USA, but have also made a home of Europe, Germany,
Yes. Boom.
Switzerland,
Boom. Boom.
and
Boom.
most recently, the Old West.
I was first. I was first. I was first. I was
forgot
first.
to give you guys points for the last one.
Okay.
So,
very
Can I
quick.
say it?
yes.
Ticket to Ride.
Ticket to Ride.
Ticket to Ride. Ticket to Ride. Yeah, that was also kind of an easy one, but
I put Catan at first because I
yeah.
up to the when you said I commute only, and I was like, oh,
All right. Next dating profile. Wait, swipe left or right?
Swipe right.
Yeah, I'll swipe right.
left.
Really?
Yeah.
But everyone says such great things about the Legacy game. Are you going to try the Legacy game? Corey loved it.
Realistically, probably not.
Really? I think I'm going to try it.
I'm not a big fan of Ticket to Ride.
Okay. All right. Well, that's why they make dating profiles.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it's not for everybody. Just like I'm apparently not for everybody.
And some things are not for anybody.
Yeah, that's
Right,
true.
right.
That's true
Yeah.
too. All right, next dating profile. About me. I was originally born in 1971, but underwent surgery to be reborn in a new form in 2018. I'm looking for a short-term relationship, 30 to 60 minutes with 2 to 4 people. My interests are snakes, rivers, and dysentery. My location: I was born in Minnesota, but you'll probably find me in a state by which I am named.
Okay, I got it.
I love when I see your guys' faces when you get it. Like when you
I don't
figure
know
it
that I
out.
got
have
it.
it though.
Oh
Yeah.
no! Oh no!
I think
All
I
right.
may
Oh,
not
and
get
again, I
that.
forgot to give you points last time. Points
I
for
may not-
everybody because
I may not
everybody
have
got it
this.
right last.
I didn't realize this was a board game.
It is, yeah.
It is.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. It's gotten very popular recently.
Play it a lot in
Okay.
school.
What do we got?
Oregon Trail.
Oregon Trail.
That's what I put too.
Yeah.
You
That's a board
did?
game?
Okay,
is a
good.
board
I'm
game,
proud of
yeah,
you. All right,
yeah.
5 points. 5 points. 5 points.
You
yeah,
said
yeah.
dysentery.
Yeah,
Dysentery.
dysentery.
Yeah, when you
was
said
a big
dysentery,
clue.
that I was like, oh, it's got.
That's a big clue.
But I didn't know Oregon Trail was a board game.
Yeah, it is.
How did,
Yeah.
how did I miss that?
All right, next profile.
Swipe left, by the way.
Oh, really?
Swipe right, just for nostalgia.
Yeah, I would like to try the board game.
I want
I'll
to try the board
swipe
game as
right.
well. Are you
Yeah.
swiping left just because of the video game?
I
or-
mean, I just if I'm going to play some game like that, I'll probably play Robinson Crusoe. I think is more interesting to me than Oregon Trail.
Okay.
Oregon
Having-
Trail, which you didn't know was a game and don't know the mechanics.
Well, I mean,
of.
I played the video
video- yeah,
game. So
sure.
if I'm basing it off of the video game, that means I'll play the game for 40 minutes and then die for no reason.
So Robinson Crusoe is your better choice.
Well,
to
at
play
least
for
with
40 minutes
Robinson
and then die.
Crusoe, you have a
Yeah,
shot.
right,
I mean,
okay.
Oregon Trail. Did you ever make it to Oregon?
No,
was
I
was
never
it
made
a
it to
traumatic
Oregon.
event as a kid to play that video game? Like, did you like?
It taught me.
face-
It taught me what dysentery is.
Yeah, I think we all learned
that's-
what dysentery is from that game.
Didn't we not make it to Oregon because the floppy disk just couldn't handle that much? You know, we just had blew on it so many times.
Floppy disk. Even that term just
No,
slows down
floppy
the
disk.
show
There
to
are
a
people on this
screeching
planet
halt.
that don't know what a floppy disk is.
Well, there's also, honestly, to go back in history, there was a floppy disk,
Yes,
and then
I
they
know.
started calling hard disks floppy disks.
and it was very confusing.
I don't know how that happened. Does anybody understand how that happened?
Well,
The hard plastic case.
do you
disc-
actually want me to tell you?
No, I don't. We're moving on. We're already
Don't
dating
get me
things
started
too
on
much.
zip drive.
All right, next profile. About me. I was born in 1948 and have not had any work done. I don't think I wrote that correctly. I haven't had any work done. We'll use the conjunction.
sure. Okay.
I look like I did in the beginning. When naked, I am 15 inches by 15 inches with a crisscross pattern on my abdomen. I do not have any kids and don't plan to ever have any. If it hasn't happened in 76 years, it's never going to. Oh, you're locked in.
I'm locked in.
I'm going to give you big points.
All right.
If you're right.
See
All
if
right.
this is.
I'm looking for a long-term relationship, 90 minutes with 2 to 4 people. My interests, spelling.
Yep.
Exact
Yep.
spelling. My location, I was born in New York City. Fun fact, my father's name is Alfred Mosher Butts.
Is that butts with a Z so you get lots of
No,
extra
it's
points?
B-U-T-T-S.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah, but what did he create?
I think it's Scrabble.
Scrabble.
Yeah, you bet. 100%
Scrabble.
he created Scrabble.
Scrabble,
Have you guys got any of these wrong?
No.
No, I'm writing them too well, I guess. Right, Lex? My writing's too good.
Yeah, I think so.
That's exactly what's happening here.
All right, next profile. About me.
Yeah.
I'm 7 years old, and yet I have 2 children.
Ooh.
I'm looking for a short-term relationship, 42 minutes, with 2 to 7 people.
Wait, 42 minutes exactly.
It is on the box.
Wow.
42 minutes.
Okay.
One of which should be dead. 2 to 7 people, one of which who should be dead. My interests are horror films, obscure art, and clocks. My location, I was born in the Ukraine before spending time in France
Okay.
and
Got
then
it.
crossing the
Boom.
pond.
I feel like I should know this one, but I don't.
I think I know it. Yep, I know it. I think. I hope I know it.
I
you're-
knocked it down early, but I don't know if I'm right or not.
Oh,
we'll see.
wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Lex
Same.
is the
I
most
I
confident.
can't think. I can't. Okay.
You don't even have one. You don't have anything written down.
I don't.
Give me an answer, though.
You want to read it out again? Read out the last little bit?
The last little bit.
I was born in Ukraine before spending time in France. My interests are horror films, obscure art, and clocks. I'm looking for a short-term relationship.
Mysterium.
Yes.
What?
Right.
Pull it
Wow.
out of his butt.
Well
What do you
done.
have?
I said Final Girl.
No.
No.
Yeah,
No.
there was
So
that.
you said clocks.
Final Girl's too new.
You said clocks. I said blood on the clock tower.
No. Mysterium.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah. All right.
That was impressive, Travis.
Yeah, that was. You just pulled that right out of your butt. What else are you keeping up there?
That's a whole other episode.
So many things.
All right. Well, that's the end of that round. Yeah. Short, little, quick round.
I like that. It's
I
fun.
like it too. All
It's
right.
a fun little game.
All right. So points still tied. Dan and Alexa with 75 points. Travis, 95.
Woof.
Yeah. 95
Wiping
points.
the floor with us over here.
All right, so when we come back, we're going to do 2.5 questions with Jaina Lee Ortiz. So stick around. I don't know. It started as an S and then it turned into a Z and then went back to an S
That
and then
was
back to a Z.
Zizatana Buttons.
Stick around. Okay, welcome back. Thanks so much for sticking around with.
Everything's today.
I'm going to just plug that in every chance I get.
What are they saying exactly?
Everything's a game. In the most
Do
creepy,
they sound
spooky way
evil
fun.
to you? Because they sound evil to us.
They sound a little scary.
Yeah. All right.
But cute scary.
They're Brett's nieces, so we try not to call them creepy.
Can I
really?
say?
Oh.
Can I say this is the best upgrade we've ever made?
Dan.
When
From
Dan
Dan.
goes to the booth and then
Yeah.
she comes in here. So who this person is Jaina Lee Ortiz. She is from the Bronx. She's a professional salsa dancer turned actress. She
Wow.
is now in LA trying to get her gut health straightened out. That is what you sent me
I did.
to tell the people
I just
as
took
an
a-
introduction.
Before I came here, I took
Yes.
a 3-hour test.
For your
a
gut.
breath test, yeah, for my gut.
Did you pass?
Well, I have 2 types of SIBO. Do you know what SIBO is?
I
No.
don't.
It's really gross.
Is it
Is
going
it?
to
It stands for small intestinal bacteria overgrowth.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
So you do have gut health issues.
Yeah, I do.
Oh
Is it
my
just because of
gosh.
food? Like
Yeah, certain foods make me super bloaty and gassy. So.
Did you have those foods today?
Yeah.
Because
No,
it's a
I
small
stopped.
booth.
I stopped. No, you're in good hands today. For 2 months, I've been good. So
I hope I'm not speaking out of turn, but we did a play together.
Yes, we
And
did.
we were in a dressing room a long time.
Mauritius. Oh yeah, you know, yeah. You
I was
see,
going to say, there were many times where you and Jeremy were kind of having a contest about who could
who could fart louder? Oh my God. That
yeah,
is
those
amazing.
Were the days. Those were the days when I wasn't following my.
Yes, and now you are.
protocols,
So
yeah.
that stuff is over. I'm going to also add that she was the lead in the series Rosewood, Station 19. And she has a film out now that is called The Long Game.
Yeah.
We can plug that as well.
Netflix.
She has more going on than just gut stuff. So welcome to the show.
Oh, thank
so
you.
nice to have another
it's
lady
great
here.
To be, yeah,
Yeah.
you need more
Yes.
male energy.
I got to tell you, I get so tired of the Hollywood actress coming in here and talking up her physicality.
It's
Just,
such a glamorous way.
Just telling us how glamorous her life is and everything.
Let me tell you, it hasn't been glamorous with these gut issues.
You also have a podcast. Plug that.
I do.
What's your podcast?
It's called After We Rap.
Yes.
AWW. So,
Aw.
After We Rap. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, and it's basically we interview people in the industry. We get to know them outside of work after the curtains close, after the cameras stop rolling, and
When they have gut health issues.
exactly
Things like that.
all of that. So yeah, and a new episode comes out every Monday. Hey,
Yay. Where you can get your podcasts, right?
yeah,
Same
like
place.
all the
Spotify,
Spotify,
Apple.
Same place you can get this podcast.
Very nice.
But I'm sure that one is more accessible than
No,
ours.
it's not as. This is intense. I'm actually a little intimidated.
By
I have to
what?
say.
Really?
By all the knowledge that you have.
Because we're
with the-
nerds. Like, because we're enormous nerds talking about nerdy things.
When you were out salsa dancing and
Yes.
having a good time and socializing, we weren't doing any of that.
You were developing
reading
social
comics.
skills.
Got it.
Comics.
Got it.
Yeah. But honestly, where do you get your salsa fix now? Like, do you still go
salsa fix?
dancing? Like,
You know, I haven't in a while.
yeah? But where,
But I
are there clubs in town that, like,
I haven't been out into a club in a long time. I go to bed really early.
But do
I'm
you
really
miss
boring.
dancing?
I do. I miss it a lot.
do you even, like, around the house? Do you do it?
Sometimes.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'm actually going to a birthday party this Friday, so
Yes.
I'll be
Cutting it up? You'll be dancing?
I'll be dancing.
Travis is playing music for you so you
Yeah,
can
yeah.
start dancing.
Hey, remember, guys, turn off your phone. Don't tell you guys that every time you walk into the booth. Turn off your phone.
I do also have a question for you that I've never asked you. Why 3 names? Like, was there another Jaina Ortiz?
Jaina Lee Ortiz?
Yeah.
Well, fun fact, I was born Jessica Ortiz.
What? You don't go by your given
yeah,
name?
I don't.
Interesting.
I didn't connect or relate to that name artistically, and so I wanted a name that stood out. And I don't know why. I mean, I wanted the same initial.
Yeah.
So that's why I chose Jaina.
Yeah.
But then it became, it was like a conversation starter. However, in Spanish, it's called Jaina.
Jaina.
And
Is-
yeah, it's not a great word.
Yeah,
Jaina.
it's all right. It's all right.
But the Lee was supposed to be my middle name because my dad loved Bruce Lee. And,
Oh.
and the doctor who delivered me was Dr. Lee. So
So
they were going to
lots
go
of
Jessica
Lees.
Lee Ortiz. And I said, you know what? I'm going to bring the Lee that was supposed to be given to me.
Yeah.
And
Oh, so Lee
almost
wasn't
like
given to you as well?
Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yes.
So Lee was given to me, but not on my birth certificate.
Oh,
So
interesting.
that's
All right.
my stage.
See,
name,
when-
I
So
guess.
cool.
When I was a kid, my family called me Lee.
Lee?
Yeah.
Oh,
was
for
my
Lee,
dad's
that
name.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Lily. What about Lily?
Sure. I'm sure they did. But yeah, I didn't know my name was actually Leif until I was like 10 years old or something.
Really?
Yeah, because everything that I had with my name on it was Lee. And it wasn't until like I made best friends with another guy that was named Lee that I discovered, oh, actually, I'm not Lee. So I could have my own identity.
My name was Ty for the first 16 years of my life.
You're a liar.
No,
Hi,
I'm not.
Ty.
Ty. It was
Why?
Because that was what they called me.
Instead of Travis, they just said
That's
Ty.
correct. Well, it's my middle name.
Oh, Travis Ty?
Tyree, actually.
Tyree. How have I never known that?
Because I don't ever bring it up.
And you just,
How do you spell
wow.
Tyree?
Look at
Yeah,
what happens here.
Tyree.
I'm going to give you 5 points for that,
I
Travis.
like that. Well, my name. I was going to ask about your name.
So my full name is Alexandra, but I go by Alexa, and then
Wait, you go by.
Yes, I know the name that is in everybody's house. So I
don't have
and now I changed
one of those
it.
at home,
I
right?
do, but we call it Echo. And then I went through this whole thing, like, what's my identity now? And now I go by Lex mostly.
Yeah, there was a
Lex,
period
I
where
like
we had to
Lex.
call her Lex.
Yeah.
And now we're back to
No, like my name is Alexa, but
Sure.
my nickname is Lex. So.
Well, do whatever you want.
But the
Thanks.
actual Alexa
I cannot
gives
find
attitude.
my nickname is Lex.
She's
freaking Bezos,
that
man,
other-
stole my name.
Yeah, that's too bad.
I know. All right.
I mean, like Siri, I don't think there's too many people out there
No, Siri, no.
that are like,
But
oh,
Alexa-
you took my
Tom
name."
Cruise's daughter.
Yep.
Oh, that's true. But isn't that with a C?
I don't. Do you think the
What did you
device
say, Dan?
cares?
You said no?
Oh,
The Witcher.
hi guys. No, I don't believe it. I think it's with an S.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
my nickname growing up was Dan.
Thanks. Dan.
Yeah,
Excellent.
Dan the
Danny.
man.
So glad we went to you
Yeah.
for that
Yeah.
contribution.
Yeah. But I changed it to Dan.
Yep.
Yeah.
Thanks
Okay.
for being here, Dan.
Yes.
Yeah, my pleasure.
All right. So, Jaina, we asked you here to play with us a game we call 2.5 questions.
Okay.
So the premise of the game is I'm going to ask you 2.5 questions. I'm going to ask you a question. You're going to think of an answer. And while you're trying to think of your answer, these guys are going to write down what they think you are going to say. Okay, and then I'm going to give points based on how close they are to your answer or how creative they are
Okay.
in coming up with their answer. Okay, so
You don't have to write down your
Yes,
answer.
Yeah,
you don't
you
have
could
to.
just
You
think
just
of
think
it.
of
This
it.
this pedal
Okay.
is keeping us honest.
Okay.
basically. Yeah.
All right. Your first question. You've played a cop and a firefighter. Which of your characters would win in a cage match? Now, guys, this is a 50-50 answer. I don't want it to take forever.
In a cage match?
Yes.
Like,
Yeah, wrestling.
Okay, okay.
Or an octagon,
Okay.
MME, whatever, or MMA.
I
Why did
should get points for being first.
I would. Okay.
Well,
I
okay,
know
just
exactly.
hold on. I'm going to give them a chance to write it down. Dan, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm done.
You've written it down?
Yep.
All right. Travis has written down. All right. Jaina, what is the answer? Who would win?
I would say the firefighter.
Yeah?
Yeah, for sure.
Think she was tougher than the cop?
Yes, in all ways.
Really?
Physically,
Mm-hmm.
mentally,
Okay.
all
All
of
right.
it. Yeah.
All right, guys, what do you got?
I said the firefighter. I mean,
Yes, good job.
because they're
Lex?
fighting fire. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not going to poo-poo cops. They have a hard
No, but
job
on Rosewood, you would kick a lot of ass.
I was.
Okay. All right. Dan, what do you got?
Well, I say the firefighter just because it was a cage match, and the firefighter would be better at climbing up the cage and then jumping off onto their enemy.
That's definite points for you,
Yeah.
Dan. I like that
and
answer. a lot.
crushing them.
Okay. Travis, what do you got?
I said the angry stamp lady. Because that was
from
what she played
Mauritius.
in the play that I saw her
Oh,
in.
yes.
And I wouldn't want to deal with her in any kind of
You know
cage
what?
match.
I actually would say that she's
You
probably
think
the
she would
strongest
win
out of
too?
the cop
Yeah.
or firefighter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was pretty
Yeah.
strong.
Yeah.
And she was
Yeah. And she-
independent, fiercely independent.
She took a loogie from Leif.
Yeah.
No, you gave me a
Oh, I
loogie.
think that's right.
I didn't spit on you. You spit on me. How
Why
did
do I
you
have it in my
forget
memory that you spit in my face?
I think because it disturbed you so much to do it to me every night.
Yeah.
So that
I had
like
to spit in his face.
for some reason you spitting on me made you feel like a victim.
It's like, how dare you?
But there were nights that
it.
it was great that it would just be dripping off my chin. There was one night, if I remember right, that it was in my eye and it was
Yes.
dripping off my
Yes,
eye.
it was
Oh,
so
gross. I mean, that
so
is
gross.
literally the ultimate insult is to spit on someone.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, yeah,
it
yeah.
is.
Well,
we
to
caught
be
his-
fair, right after she does that, I punch her in the
Yeah.
gut. I try to choke her to death. So,
We have a video of it in slow motion too.
do we really? I don't remember that. Okay. Were you going to say something? You look pre-verbal.
No, I just was dreaming about an opportunity where I would get to legally and without any
Repercussions?
repercussions spit in your face.
It might just come up.
yeah. I'm gonna have
To
to
be fair,
write a
his
sketch.
character deserved it.
I have to write a
Yeah.
sketch. Oh yeah, you were a complete a-hole.
Hey,
at that
wait
point.
a second. Hold on. I was not.
Leif was playing a character?
Oh yeah.
But
All right. Question number 2. What project that you've been a part of do you wish had gotten more attention? Like one of those things that you did that you're just like at the end of it, you're like, gosh, I wish more people
How are they going to
saw
figure that out?
That's on them. Don't worry about them. You think about it for yourself. It can be something from at any point in your life, and it doesn't have to be an acting project. It can just be a project that you were just, what if like one day you were knitting and you were like, gosh, I wish more people saw how well I knit this thing. It's amazing how good of a knitter I am.
No, if
Or something that
no one's ever going to guess this.
that again, don't worry about them.
Okay.
Don't worry about them. I just want your answer. Lex, you're writing,
Yes.
taking forever.
don't
Travis
think
has
they're
something.
gonna
Dan, how
like
you doing
this.
in there?
Yeah, good. Done.
You are? You're
Yeah.
done?
Yeah.
Oh, you already have the answer.
Yeah, absolutely.
She doesn't even have the answer, but
No,
you have
no,
the answer.
yeah,
I have it. I kinda
no,
have it.
No, I'm pretty solid.
Okay. All right.
I mean, it's not.
It's not what?
I don't know. It's it's nothing to
Okay.
showcase or brag about. But I
Give me your answer. What do you got? What is it?
I am that person that gets a kick out of organizing,
Okay. Yeah.
Ooh.
like labels.
You and Travis, we get along.
I will say this, like, again, during the play, you came in with boxes for everybody that had their pictures on them.
With labels,
with
too,
the
and they're
labels
there.
on them so that we would know where our stuff was backstage.
That's so sweet.
I still have that box. It's
You
here,
did?
actually. Yeah, it's here.
Oh, everything was so cluttery and.
It drives me
and
nuts here too.
And
Yep.
so I don't know. Recently, I have in my kitchen, I have these clear containers, and I have all of my little powders that I put in the containers, and I label them.
Wait, so is this the project that you wish got more attention?
Yeah, because
Your-
if I was
your organization.
if I wasn't an actor, I think I'd be like, I think I'd have a company of like coming to your house and
like a Marie Kondo type thing.
yes.
Oh, really?
Oh, it satisfies me. I like.
Well, honestly, like, is
We would get along.
Yeah, you are you that type too?
So I mean, I haven't talked about this on the show before. I'm OCD, and what calms me down the most,
okay.
is organizing things.
and yet
I would
I
love
get
to,
in trouble every time I try to organize things
I know.
around here.
No, because you change where things are.
Yeah.
That's
which is bad for
organizing.
Every place has to have
Yeah.
a home.
Yes, exactly. But yeah, like I will literally tax receipts. Give me a box of tax receipts, and I'll just I'll just everything in.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, see what I'm talking about?
She's
See what I'm
smiling.
talking about? Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's part of my. I mean, I don't have. I don't know. Maybe I do have that, but I have like high functioning anxiety where
That
the
may-
thing
I'm telling
is
you,
to
you-
control to make sure everything is in order. 'cause
You
that's
had
the-
to have
That
at this
may be a
point
little OCD.
been approached to do a reality show or something like that. Would you consider that like an
I
organizer?
wasn't not an organizing reality
Yeah, but that's
show.
what I'm saying. Like if you could do like some sort of
I would do
show
it.
like
I
that.
would do it. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
I was
So,
on Scream Queens.
I know you were runner up, right? You didn't.
That's so awesome.
Yeah, runner up,
Yeah.
season 2, VH1. That's when all the reality shows were out.
Yep. Lex, what did you say? What
I
did,
said that one time she was an Oompa Loompa on Wizard of Oz.
With an
There's
Oompa
so
Loompa.
much wrong with what you just said. I'm sorry, I can't.
Please read that one more time, Lex. I'll give you 10 points if you read that again.
That one time she was an Oompa Loompa on Wizard of Oz.
10
that,
points.
That
10
would get a
points.
lot of attention.
Yeah.
Because Oompa Loompas
Willy Wonka.
are from Willy Wonka.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
have
right.
nothing to do with the Wizard
That's
of Oz.
right.
Yeah.
But you got 10 points for it,
But
Lex.
that's awesome.
Because it's great. I love it.
Wow, my brain is not on properly, but I'm glad I still got points.
Do you
Anyway,
have any sort of frame of reference of why?
I don't know. I just picture she. I don't know. I don't know if you were a theater kid, but probably maybe not. Okay, so I don't know. I thought
Because
she might
she's
have been.
short and bright orange.
That would be fun.
No,
That's what an Oompa Loompa is.
I just saw her in some play, and maybe she didn't get the attention she should have gotten.
I will,
Oh,
I
okay.
will say
I like
that
that.
this is a little bit uncanny, but because I said some The Wizard of Oz also. It was a
What?
5th grade production of The Wizard of Oz. And originally.
Lex gets 5 more points.
Hold on. It was because I thought you remind me of Dorothy Gale, who's like, but
You
then I
would be a
realized
good Dorothy.
It's probably because you individually labeled each brick in the yellow brick road and put it into its proper place.
Yeah.
And I wish
Yeah.
somebody had seen that because that was
Yeah.
good work.
All right.
You.
So
Very sweet.
you have something else
we
you're going
both
to say?
said
Well,
here?
that's.
Wizard
I
of
was going to
Oz.
say mine.
Oh, yeah,
I
yeah.
haven't done mine yet.
Oh, I didn't
that's
I didn't
right.
care what you wrote down.
Okay,
no,
sure.
No, go ahead.
Mine was the experimental dance project involving the 70s show Chips called Chips and Salsa.
I love that.
Yeah.
Now that
now I want to see that show.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
give you
I
10
want to
points
see
for
the
that.
show and also
Chips and
eat. I haven't
salsa,
had chips and salsa in a long time.
Were you going to say like 2 days?
2 months. No, 2 months. 2 months.
We don't want to know what happens when she eats chips and salsa.
Oh, that's true.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
it could
Onions-
be one. It
onions
could be
and
on the
garlic.
bad list. Yeah. I'm sorry.
Oh,
All right.
I'm sorry.
So,
You can't eat garlic anymore? I'm so sorry.
Not at least not for right now. It's not forever, but
Okay.
temporary. Yeah,
All right.
sucks.
We'll pray for you.
Love garlic.
I know, right? Garlic is so good.
All right. So this half question, it's going to be half a question. In your head, answer it however you want. You
Okay.
can finish the question and answer that question, or just
Okay.
give me an answer.
Okay.
And you don't have to justify your answer in any way. What happened to
What?
just whatever you feel like is an appropriate answer to whatever that question is?
And you can finish the question, but
Okay,
you don't
no.
have to.
You don't
You
have
can
to.
just tell us the answer without any explanation.
what happened
Okay.
to?
What happened?
What happened to?
You know, yeah.
You got it? There's
Yeah.
something in
Don't
there.
answer yet.
I do.
I can see something percolating. Because I know what happened to. And I'm
I
not
mean, there's
gonna
so
say.
many things on what happened to.
Oh, I know.
Like,
You just have to pick one.
Just one?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Dan, how you doing? You good?
Yeah.
Lex has their answer. Travis is writing.
Should I give
Kinda.
hints?
No.
Okay.
Don't help these people. Because there's a spoiler. You're going to be playing against them in the next one.
Oh, okay.
All right. Jaina, what happened to?
My pet cat.
Oh. So that's
I don't know what happened.
So the answer to the question is I don't know. But at
Yes.
some point you lost your pet cat.
Yeah.
Just
and I don't
wandered
know
off?
what happened. I don't know what happened to Fancy.
You
Like
know,
you-
the same thing happened to our cat Merlin. Just never,
Yeah.
just gone.
And I won't ever have
Was
the
it
answer.
an indoor cat that
It
just
was an indoor cat, and I don't know how she went. I don't know what happened because I don't remember her ever leaving. I don't remember her ever dying. I don't remember anything. But
So
I
this
remember
was when you
having-
were a kid.
Yeah,
Oh.
but I remember having her.
Do you
Him.
think your parents know?
No,
Went to a nice pasture with
No.
other kittens? No.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe.
Lex, is that what you put down?
No, I said 1986, and I don't want to talk about it. It's a good year, right?
that's the year I was born.
Wow.
Sorry, Leif. Sorry, Leif. I know you were in high school when during that year.
Graduated high school at that
No, I did not. Stop it.
Just kidding. Just
Stop
kidding.
it. Everybody stop it. Dan, what did you put down?
I wrote down, I'm not saying nothing, but maybe at the bottom of the East River.
I like it.
Okay.
You did grow up in the Bronx, right?
Did.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
I got
okay.
there no bodies, no
No,
anything.
nothing.
This could technically pertain to your cat. I said after a night of garlic bread and onion soup, I never saw him again.
Yeah.
5 points.
So-
That
Could
could
be.
happen. Garlic bread. Oh, onion. Oh,
Yeah,
French
that's
onion.
because you can't have that anymore, right?
Man.
You're
He's
just,
just torturing
Yeah.
you.
Chips and salsa, onion bread.
All right, so that's the end
be
of 2.5
hungry.
questions. You survived. You did fine. I hope
did
you feel
great. That
okay
was
about
fun.
it. Okay, so what's going to happen now is I'm going to go over the points. So currently in last place is Dan with 95 points. Alexa has 100 points. Travis has 120 points. We are going to ask you to stick around and play the next game with us because you come in the lead. You will have 121 points. You will have one more point than Travis. So you are
Okay.
already winning. All you have to do is maintain that lead to the end and
Okay.
you'll be good.
Okay.
When we come back, we are going to play This Game is Fire. So stick around.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, welcome back. We're debating organizational skills, but we are gonna play. This game is Fire, and I wish I had a sound effect to go with that, but I don't. Brett, add that in post. All right, I am gonna name a famous person, and you need to tell me. You played a firefighter. I'm gonna name a famous person. You need to tell me if you think they were in real life a firefighter at one time, a fire starter who was charged or convicted of arson, or a fire victim who lost something to a blaze. So you have 3 choices, and every single one of these people that I'm going to name.
Hold on, firefighter,
Fighter, starter, or victim.
Okay.
Wait, who played a firefighter in
No,
something?
was a real life firefighter.
Oh, real life.
Yes. All right. Now, a disclaimer. This is according to the internet, and we all know the internet is 100% reliable, so there's no need to correct me in the comments
Wait,
if
what,
I'm wrong.
what was the second and third one?
So,
Slow.
firefighter, fire starter, or
Starter.
fire victim.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay. So, I'm going to start with what I think is a softball for the first one. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Left Eye from TLC. Fire starter, fire victim, or firefighter in real life.
Got it.
Got it?
I think so.
Everyone?
Wait, hold on. Okay.
Got it? Okay. Dan, you were...
Starter?
Yep. Lex?
Starter.
Yep. Travis?
Yeah.
So I'm just putting a check mark next
Great.
to the starter.
Starter. Yeah. What'd you have, Jaina?
I put starter and then I changed it to victim.
You don't have
Because I
to
was
tell
like,
him that. You don't have to tell him that. You could just say I put starter. He doesn't know.
Yeah, how am I going to know?
If you're not going
Do
to
you
start
think
cheating,
we play by the rules? Yeah, come on. Come on. All right. So she set a fire with her boyfriend's shoes in the tub that spread throughout the mansion and burned the
right.
mansion down.
burned the whole house down.
Burned the whole thing down. All right.
I got to take some notes.
Next person, Miley Cyrus. Firefighter, fire starter, or fire victim?
She came in like a wrecking ball.
She sure did. Thank you, Brett. That's an explosion.
Yeah.
Yep. Thank you. Everybody have their answers?
Yeah.
Dan, what do you got?
Victim.
Victim. Lex.
I said starter.
Starter. Interesting.
I don't know.
I said victim.
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 Yeah, she was a
That would
victim.
be-
She lost her home in the Woolsey fire. I think that was in 2011. I want
Which
to
was started by one eye.
say. Left eye.
Left eye, one eye. First of all, we're talking about different people. I was talking about one
Oh,
eye.
sure. From a different
from a
TLC
different-
or
from a different band entirely.
3-name lettered acronym.
Part of a ska band. You would know.
All right. Courtney Love. Victim, fighter, or starter. Victim, starter, or fighter. Courtney Love. Oh, gosh, this is stumping people much more than I expected it to. Jaina, let's start with you. What do you think?
Starter.
Travis?
I put starter.
Starter.
I went with starter.
No, victim.
What?
Who started it, though? Who started
here's the
it,
thing.
though?
Lit a candle, accidentally burned down her townhome in West Village.
So she
Starter.
did start it.
Yeah.
No, well, here's the thing.
Both
Okay.
starter and the victim.
Fire starter, I'm looking for an arsonist. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Accidental.
Yes. This
It
was
was
an accidental
accidental.
Let's
burn
just-
down. Yes.
Let's
I'm
just
sorry.
say that
I'm going
I
to give you points.
somehow-
I'm going to give you
I
points.
somehow feel that drugs were involved in that.
Yeah.
So I feel that that's a
Hey,
lit
then
a-
she
lit
went
a
on to
candle,
shoot her husband.
Shot
It's fine.
heroin, and then okay.
An accidental starter is still a starter.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I don't know my own game. All right. Steve Buscemi.
Oh.
Steve Buscemi. We all know who that is.
Okay. I'm guessing, but
I'm guessing.
Yeah, all right. Lex, who do you got?
I said fighter.
And Trav?
Firefighter, very famously.
Firefighter too.
Yeah.
Fighter.
Yes, he was a very famous firefighter, a member of the Engine Company 55 in Little Italy during the 80s.
Yes.
Very nice.
And 9/11 was like a big part of
Yep.
getting them help and everything. Yeah.
50 Cent.
Oh.
Victim, fighter, starter.
Oh, wow, this could go a couple different ways.
It sure could. That's why he's on this list.
You know, I'm gonna
The late 50 Cent, if I remember correctly.
late 50 Cent.
Nope, not alive.
No,
What?
Yeah.
When did
Did
50
something
Cent
happen
die?
recently?
Yeah, he was.
I don't know. I'm
just-
saying he's died.
Oh God, okay.
I'm gonna say both starter and a victim.
Wow.
Starter and a victim. You're going with two answers.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
giving you points just for doing that. I admire the boldness.
I don't know. I think I'm going to say fighter. I feel like he might have been a firefighter at some
Really?
point.
You
I
think
don't
so?
know. Maybe.
Dan?
I go,
Travis?
victim.
Victim.
I said fighter.
Fighter. No, he was a victim.
Oh,
right,
what
Yeah,
happened?
allegedly his girlfriend at the time set blaze in 2007, but it was never proven. So it was just
He has the physique that I felt could be
yeah,
a
sure. I
firefighter's
understand.
physique.
Yeah.
I understand.
The guy's built.
Okay. This one's going to be a
Didn't
little
he
bit
do
of a
It's
deep
Getting
cut.
Hot in Here? No,
No.
that's
No.
not that bad.
Are you thinking of?
I think he did hot, hot, hot though.
As he danced around the room.
That was Nelly.
Okay.
Curtis 50 Cent Jackson is currently 49 years old and living his best life. So let's not predecease the man.
Okay, all right. The first season of The Bachelorette star Ryan Sutter.
Who knows?
I do. I think.
Uh-huh.
All right.
I'm just
Victim,
gonna say-
fighter, or starter?
Ready?
You ready? Yeah. Everyone has answers. Go
He's
ahead.
a firefighter.
Fighter.
It's got to be a firefighter.
Yeah, he was. He was a firefighter. Why else would I put him on this list?
Yeah.
I will say, since we were talking about Bumble earlier, I remember swiping on Bumble, and every single super hot guy, firefighter.
Really?
Every single one.
Did they have like their shirts open and
Yes.
chest
I
showing?
mean, all of them are in really good shape because they're fighting fires.
Did they have mustaches? All of them?
Nah, not all of them.
Then they were real firefighters. They were just pretending.
Yeah.
There was
Because
a
mine says I'm a firefighter too, but it's yeah.
What that means is you put out a fire that you started while sadly making your own picante in your home there.
All right.
You have
Next
to be
one.
clean shaven, by the way.
To be a firefighter?
Yeah.
I know.
I think that's
I know.
one of the rules.
Did you have to shave for the role?
No, the guys. Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I'm so
A little
sorry
bit.
about that.
A little bit.
All right. Drew Barrymore.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Victim, fighter, or starter?
Barrymore.
Well,
Yeah. That's
Crazy, but I love her.
Lex might not get this one.
Why? I know why. Because it's.
All right.
I'm going to change my answer. I started with victim, and she's a starter.
She's definitely a starter. Wasn't
She's
she in
the
Firestarter?
Firestarter.
I'm sorry I underestimated you.
But excuse me, I put down a starter and a victim.
Yes.
Because in the movie, she was both a starter and a victim of fire because your dad died from it.
Okay. All right.
Well, wouldn't that make her
Whatever.
dad a
I
victim?
would also just like to point out that I knew it.
Yeah, I'm proud of you, Lex. I really
Nice.
am. But here's the thing. In real life, her and Tom Green were a victim. They nearly lost their home in 2011.
Wow.
So I was correct, starter. And
Yeah.
You know,
yeah,
when
yeah.
I first heard you talk in that voice, I thought that was your.
yes, every once in a while, I
Oh no, it is his actual voice. He has to put the other one on. Like
Actually, I used to do the comic book guy. I could do it, but I'm not going to do it.
Yeah, you gotta do it now.
No.
Okay.
No.
right.
Amanda Bynes.
Oh, Amanda Bynes.
Know this one.
Poor Amanda.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hope she's okay.
Yeah.
No.
She is.
Nobody knows.
wow.
Did you watch that podcast of hers?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, she did
started a
one episode
podcast?
of a podcast, and
Oh.
yeah, it was last year. Let's not get too sad right now. Dan, what do you got?
I'm gonna go with victim.
Oh,
I'm probably wrong, but I have
I also
Victim.
said victim.
Victim.
Yeah.
no, starter.
What?
She started
no,
a fire.
set a fire in a neighbor's driveway.
Yeah, that was big news.
Yeah.
It was?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
When was this?
Starter.
Oh, I don't know. I don't have the date.
I mean,
forgot
but
to.
How did
You
she
know-
start it?
Can't you really just say Amanda Bynes was a victim of the system
Yes,
that
I
caused
can-
her to
yes.
start that fire?
Correct.
We can definitely say
Like,
that.
yeah,
I second the notion.
Yeah.
All
But
right.
from purposes of the game, I won. That's all.
Yeah, exactly.
I think we should
I
just
get
get a
points for that?
T-shirt for Travis.
yes,
that
yes.
says
Everybody
that.
got points. Yeah.
Everybody got points. I was the only one that got it right.
Nope, just Travis got points. That's what I said. All right, Kat Von D.
Oh.
Kat Von D. Here's the thing. I'm gonna give you. Sheesh. How do I do this? Unfortunately, based on a former name, there are two right answers for this one. Yeah, based on something that happened earlier in the game, I'm gonna say there are two right answers for this.
So we have to do both.
Yeah, let's say that. I like that, Dan.
Okay.
Thank you for fixing my game. Dan, what do you got? You got
Starter
both
victim.
of them?
No, she's
Yeah, starter victim.
Yeah.
Starter and victim.
Yeah.
Starter victim. Everybody?
changed it.
No, I
on
didn't
the-
put starter.
You changed it after I said the answer?
No, I swear.
I should put
didn't.
fighter victim.
I originally was like, maybe she was a firefighter, but
I thought you were.
starter and victim.
I thought what you were saying is like her house came down and she did her best to put it out.
So what happened?
She left candles unattended and lost her home in 2010. Also, lost her cat Valentine in the process. So yeah.
sucks.
This is a really sad
how many
game.
I know.
candles?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean it to
I
be
get afraid
sad.
of that all the time.
Yeah.
Way to bring it down.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
And that is a legit fear of mine. Like if I leave my straightener on and I leave the house and the whole thing goes up in flames and my dog dies, like that is a fear of mine that I go through on a daily basis.
I woke
Join-
up one morning and I went downstairs and the candle was still lit.
Oh, you left it just burning all night, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a tough one.
That's tough.
Join us next week. Leif plays,
victims.
Leif plays the game.
And
Which
on
of the
the
following celebrities have had their dog, cat, or beloved fish die?
Sorry. All right, this is going to be the last one. All right, Johnny Cash, starter, victim, or famous firefighter.
Wait, hold on.
Boy, I don't know.
Yeah.
Ring of Fire. Here's the thing. Ring of Fire. I honestly
Dan
feel,
knows.
No, I don't know, but I'm guessing.
I'll tell you. This is what I'm going to put.
Confident, or without
this is what I'm doing. I fell into a burning ring of fire.
Okay, there
Ready?
we go.
Yeah.
Points for Lex for singing.
Hey. I'm gonna say victim.
Okay, all right. You say victim.
Yeah, because
Okay.
he fell into a burning ring of fire.
Victim.
Yeah.
Dan, what do
I'm
you
gonna
got?
say fighter.
I'm
Trav?
saying all three.
Yeah, you know what?
I feel like if anybody was all three, it was Johnny
You gotta
Cash.
give him 3 points for that.
I think
Yeah.
so too.
Man, I wish that was true. I really do wish that was true. Yes.
might be.
No, but this is crazy because he is a fire starter.
Oh.
And nobody really knows of this story. He got in a car accident with his truck, which caught fire. The man walked away from his truck, went fishing, and he burned hundreds upon hundreds of acres of forest down.
So hold on. He saw his car was on fire. Was like, okay.
He was.
and
He
then
got
walked
in
away.
a car accident. He drove his truck into a tree. I'm sure he was under the influence
Yes.
of something. It caught fire. He grabbed his fishing pole, went to the lake, and went fishing, and the forest burned down.
And for those of you at home that think that Leif has elevated it, thousands of baby deer died in that forest fire. So just
all about
to bring it
killing
home.
animals.
Just to
The
bring it
fire
home.
from Bambi was actually based
yes,
on
that
that
was-
fire.
that's right.
Yeah.
Killed
Yes.
Bambi's mother. So good job there.
All right,
And
so
on that note,
yeah, so that's
Right?
that's the end of the game. That's the end of this cheerful episode. Where we talk about,
gonna go in that
no,
direction.
we talked about
I'm glad-
numerous cats disappearing and dying.
I'm glad Jaina wasn't in Stalag 19
I'm never gonna-
because then it would be really bad.
Stall.
I'm never gonna light a candle again.
No, please don't. And let this be a lesson to you kids out there.
Yes.
Maintain your fires when you start lighting candles in your house.
Thanks,
Just
Smokey.
pay
So,
attention to them.
Does
Thanks,
everyone
Bear.
know where their extinguishers are?
I do. I keep plenty of extinguishers around my house.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
there are extinguishers around this place.
I'd like,
Okay.
What?
You could have said children home. Don't start fires. But what you said was children home. If you're going to start a fire inside your house,
Just be careful.
just maintain it and
Maintain
make
it.
sure that it doesn't get out of control.
Yeah, because
That's great. That's a great message.
I think it's better
The
than
younger
the
you
alternative.
are, the more you need to control your fire.
You know what?
So if
It's
you're
crazy?
4, you really don't. You just.
And if you need to, you can start a backfire to keep that first fire from getting too
sure.
straight.
Burn
Like,
a circle right around in the rug.
All right.
Has this ever happened to anyone? You're sound asleep and you wake up to the fire alarm.
It happened
going off.
2 nights
And there's
ago.
nothing. It's nothing.
It's
just
nothing.
Yes, several times. false
So
alarms. I
our
don't
good
know.
friend Corey has explained this to me. It's that they have a lifespan, and usually they get installed at the same time, so they all die at the same time. And
It's really annoying.
the detector can't tell the difference between a dead battery and the thing dying. So
that's
it
So
just starts
children
to
at
go off.
home, the way to fix that is
Yeah.
to take
Just
all the
take 'em out.
batteries.
Yeah.
Just take them out.
Yeah, just take the batteries out, and that will never happen. again.
Yes, and then light
Don't tell
candles
your
all over
parents.
your house.
Yeah.
All right, that's the end of this
That was
educational
fun.
episode
You all were
of
very fun.
Everything's a Game. So, points wise, this is where we stand at the end of competition. Dan, you have 125 points.
Yay!
I'm very proud of you.
Thank you.
Alexa, you have 140 points.
Awesome.
That sounds like a lot.
Travis, you have 155 points.
Wow.
Tie.
But
Surely.
winning
Oh no.
the most winner of everything
The
is
most
Jaina with
winner.
165 points. Congratulations,
Yay.
Jaina. Thanks so much for coming and playing.
What do I win? Where's the prize? I'm just kidding.
You get
This
an
was great.
imaginary crown
this
that
is
you
the
can
great.
wear all over for the rest of the week. Yes.
It looks lovely on
It's
you.
so heavy.
Yeah.
But you also won a prize for one of our viewers, Big Red Gamer 87, who commented on our commented and said, "Fun game for fans of Leif and Life." Of course, it was on my Leif for Life video. Did
for
Leif
Life.
have any tattoos removed? So that person also wins a game.
And you could do us a big favor if you wear that imaginary crown while you're on your podcast.
Yeah, that would be great.
So-
Then maybe
and
some
everybody
of those,
will not see that. and know
Some of
that-
those listeners will come over to us. Thank you all for tuning in. Be sure to like and subscribe and leave a comment. Thank you again, Jaina, for sitting in with us. We loved having you here.
Thank you
Hope
so
you had
much
some
for
fun.
having
You did
me.
great.
Okay,
You all were amazing.
and please leave a comment on our videos because you too might be able to win a prize. And what could they win, Brett?
I
crown.
believe it is a game.
That's Dan, but Dan
Yeah,
says a
no.
game. And why?
Because
Because everything's a game.
game.
All right, thank you so much. We'll see you soon.
Bye.
Everything's a Game is a production of Above Board TV. The show's theme song is composed by David B. Don't forget to check out our YouTube channel and other social media pages to access even more of our original content.